Ribbity rap tap, bumping and jumping and clap. That's not even a catchphrase. Why do I say it? I need to turn down the music yet again. This is Jump and Shoot playing the Breakfast Republic of California, otherwise known as Communist IHOP, and I don't know how close I am to finishing this game. I think I'm about halfway there. Gonna get this fucking free life to keep dropping every time I turn on the game. Let's see, view paintings. Oh, okay. Well, anyway. I met someone today. Not really. I met someone off of Hinge in person. On Thursday. I don't know how you're gonna know what exact day that was in relation to this, but I was talking to someone on Hinge, my first match on Hinge since using it. Hinge is weird. I think I've said on camera before, but you have to like or comment an individual picture or sentence they wrote. You can't just like swipe on them yes or no. I think I hope it encourages more like interaction. So the library, I think I've already done this. Yeah, I think it encourages more interaction. Maybe I can't get any costumes because I already did a night zone. What else is there? But I don't know. It's hard to match people that way. I feel like I'm not getting much out of it. So yeah, but I've met a match with a person, and we were talking for a long time about Disney and what we do, and did I already do this one? I already fucking did this. We were talking about like Disney and what we do and all the things like I was going to introduce him to. We were talking about Kingdom Hearts. I was like, why they said they never played it or anything, but they'd be down to see what it is like. I was like, I'd love to introduce you to that sometime, and talking about other few things and like how long we've been in the area, stuff like that. And then I remembered in their profile they wrote, hey, all I ask is that you like just be brave and ask me out. And then I was reaching towards that, and I asked, okay, how do you feel about meeting? They were down to meet, but they were like a couple cities over, so I think that like may have deterred them from going any further with me. But
Top of the clock tower, Mickey thought the danger of being squished.
Oh, I guess I never did the boss. Okay. But yeah, I asked them if they wanted to meet, and they said sure. I'd be down for a coffee date, and that's where that went. So the first time we were planning to meet, they canceled and said, "Oh, I have to work later." I was like, "Oh man, they better not like fucking start saying this shit, and we're just gonna end up in a cycle of not being able to meet each other." But so what do you want me to do? Here we go. You want me to make you try to hit me and then miss? Oh my god, that's a hit. Okay, I guess not. And anyway, we basically met, and I suggested like a coffee bean and tea leaf, like corner bakery type place, and we talked more in person. I knew it wasn't going like that amazingly well, but I was just trying to like talk more about what I was saying from like we were talking on the app, and we were talking more about like how long we've been in the area, and Can you not like hit him here? What's going on there? And there were some awkward silences here and there, but every time there was one, I tried to talk more. And I was saying like the things I do, some of the things like I do. Well, they were telling me more about themselves too. I try not to like control the conversation, but I was like, I told them straight up, you know what, I didn't think I'd get this far, to be honest. Say what you want about like how what I should have said, but I don't care. But I was trying to be very casual. I started talking about like my experiences on using apps and like how it's been dating for me. And I was asking them like how's it been dating, what's it been like dating for you and stuff like that. Well, they said they divorced last year, so they're starting to date this year. But they also told me it's literally 7 Chaos Emeralds, or is it 8? I don't know. Anyway, Mickey's gonna turn into Super Mickey. Live and learn. Or I guess it would be more like, when you wish upon a star. Give me Crush 40. Give me a remix of When You Wish Upon a Star. That'd be cool. Gosh.
There's no way that old witch is gonna hurt my Lily.
So they're telling me that's Miserable, but that's just the fucking witch from Snow White. Or that's the evil queen dressed as the thing from Snow White. So I think they're lying to me. I was supposed to go this way. And yeah, they told me that they divorced. Oh shit. Wow. And that on top of trying to date again, they also just started school, so scheduling is gonna be really tough for them. And I work overnight, and they work during the day, and they go to school. So one of the questions I asked was like, would our distance bother you? And because I live in like far away zone. God damn it, I did it again. And they said, well, yeah, because it's just because that and our schedules don't really line up very well. Like my only days off are in this middle, and she has weekends off. And I think she already decided like it wasn't gonna work out. So it felt kind of like bad trying to keep talking about stuff. Oh, whoa, you bitch! You tricked me.
There's no way that old witch is
There's no way they'll go for your balls. Okay, why does she have explosive poison apples? I just realized that. And while texting, actually, I did say, hey, does it bother you that I don't have a car? And they took that pretty well, so I thought that was a good sign that they were gonna meet me anyway. And so yeah, and then when we were talking again after that, she was like, well, it's because of the distance, the scheduling, and the fact that I'm the only one with a car. I was like, hey, I get it. That's why I said it up front during texting. I'm not really looking where I'm going. That's the power of the dual mind core at work. You multitask, you get better at multitasking. I don't know. So yeah, but then after I said all the things I do, like I record videos, I draw, I do this, I do that, I hang out with friends, I play video games, I do stuff. I know it's not the most exciting things, but like I'm single. What do you want from me? And after that, she was like, so what else do you do besides the things you do? I was like, well, damn. You just told me that you're going to excuse me, I'm talking. I don't care about the tomb. Whatever. I'm trying to tell my story here. Oh! What the fuck? Get out of here! Whoa. She's real! Oh my god, she's a babe! Why is she's going around as the old bitch? Like, this lady is basically the evil queen from Snow White. She's slightly different, but she's like a mix of evil queen and Maleficent, actually, now that I think about it. Wah! Okay, so we gotta jump on her head with the platforms. It's gonna be kind of annoying that she's talking as I am, but I kind of want to hear what she's saying. But yeah, I was afraid it was coming across as boring because I didn't have a lot to say about what I do. But like I was saying, like she probably already decided it wasn't gonna work out in mid-conversation anyway. So I feel like she was just humoring me at that point, and it felt kind of bad. But also in that moment, I was trying to tell myself, well, this is part of the process. You talk to someone, you meet, and you might not like date right away, but this is the part where you're supposed to like ask what else you have in common, or find out the deal breakers or whatever right away. And that way, like nobody gets hurt. Okay, I don't know what you're doing. Why did she keep talking? Women, am I right? They keep talking and they just don't let you get a word in. But like, yeah. What else? And I don't know if it would have worked if I asked them out like in that moment. But I did like text them later, like, hey, I get it if your feelings change on me and everything, but I would still like to go out on a date with you. But if the distance bothers you, I get it also. Oh wow, you know what? I'm actually glad that we're starting the whole fight over again, but I'm not glad that I still have to watch the cutscene. Mickey, I'm wetting myself. Oh, Minnie. Oh, did Minnie sit here? Oh. Very inappropriate. This is a kid's game, and I can't believe they put that in for real. Really for reals. But yeah. I'm glad that I got that far, you know? With my first hinge match, I think that's a good sign. That like there's actual people on the app and not like bots or catfishes. I mean, there probably still is, but with like the voice lines you can do, people feel more real, and the videos you can put on, the same reason. I guess you can put videos on Tinder too, but like I still don't really trust most matches on Tinder. And you know the other thing, I talked about this. I did my little mini rants as like a form of conversation with the hinge match too. I was like, you know, I'm matching people on Tinder and other apps, and like I talk to them and I try to ask them out right away, and they're like, I need to talk to you more. I was like, well, I mean, we're here, we matched on like the app. What is it you want to know before it's okay to ask you out? And they don't really fucking say anything. It's like, what do you want from me, you know? And even all the times I've had like good conversations, like it just goes nowhere because they either lose interest in me midway, or I don't know, they get busy with something for like 3 weeks and they can't respond. I was worried about this one too. Like after I asked them, if we were in the middle of like talking about something, and I asked them something, and then they didn't talk for a week. I was like, oh great, yet another fucking ghost. I jumped here. Okay. And god damn it, I was like, yeah, oh great, they're gonna ghost me again. But then they got back to me later, and I felt a little bit better. I was like, oh sorry, I just started school and I can't respond. I'm like, okay, oh fuck. I mean, sure, this happens to women too when I'm talking to guys. I'm not just saying it's all the women's to blame here, but you could be mid-combo with a person, and you make the ambitious move to meet or make the first date or whatever. You put in the initiative, and you know what? For women, I get it. They're really reluctant to meet people because there's psychos out there, and I guess it's not like completely safe because nobody can really confirm who they are online and all that shit. But it's annoying when you're just trying to make connections and they're just not cooperating. Sometimes it's like, was I really just like a cute face to swipe on? But now that we're actually talking, you don't want to anymore. It's like, whatever. And it's just so funny that like there's people out there that they want the other person to ask out right away, or like be brave and all that shit, and then when they actually do it, they're like, some of them are like, no, I need to talk to you more first. It's like, we've been texting each other for like 2 weeks. What else do you want to know? It's like, dude, am I just running into people who are shit at talking? Or like, who are just uncreative with what they want to know about somebody? Oh my gosh. And I don't know what else I can put in my profile or talk about. So I was trying to think, like, I don't think there's anything I did wrong. I talked to them like they were a person. That's all I really want out of someone, is to just like talk to them, you know? And they actually wanted to meet, and I did. But like, yeah, the distance from there for them was probably a deal breaker, and the schedule was bad. So like, I just need to find someone who just has more free time and like not as busy, you know, and maybe closer. Yeah, I think they would have been more down with me if they weren't going to school, but like, I'm actually concerned about like their life, you know. Like they said that they were going on dates like every week since being divorced, and I was like, damn, okay. But you started school now, so that's like gonna be like over really fast for you, so I don't even think you have time to be dating. So that's what I think. Wait, so is that what happened? She stole Minnie's youth? She fucking Banjo-Kazooied her, and that's why she looks like that? Wow, okay. You know what? The witch from Banjo-Kazooie, the final form, not to be political, but she's kind of hot. Just saying, I wouldn't mind if she were, say, like 40 feet tall. Okay, one more hit. She already said that. She keeps saying this is her domain. Come on. Oh, I can't. Try not to fall into the... Whoa! Okay, this is the final hit. So, I'm ready for this to be fucking stupid. Okay, so we gotta work out for the things falling, and we gotta do that. Okay, luckily this platform came up here. Double tap. I don't know what this is. This is the Chaos Emerald, Master Emerald.
Mizrabel was dazed.
Hey, where's the CGI cutscenes?
Mickey had an idea.
Mickey had an idea. Oh no! Why don't I contemplate suicide?
Might be his one and only chance. Time
Why would you do that? That thing is a sharp object. That could really hurt her. Come on.
Burst into a cascade of rainbow light, filling every inch of the tower.
Okay.
But I wanted to be the fairest of them all!
That's even the evil queen's motive. She wants to be the fairest of them all.
Trapped and powerless, encased in the spreading light.
Oh
The
fuck.
terrible spell was broken. Minnie was free at last, and Mizrabel wilted and shriveled back to her true form.
Oh, okay. I thought she turned to dust and she wilted and shriveled into nothing.
He vowed never to let her go again.
Okay.
The gem! Mickey, what's happening?
The castle was crumbling, but Mickey couldn't see a way out. What was this? Mizrabel was helping them
Oh,
escape.
I have 2 extra brooms because... Okay.
Minnie each held onto a broomstick and flew for their lives.
Oh, she's just nice now? Why can't she be nice and hot? It's 2022. Come on. Come on, Disney Cast of Illusion that was released like 5 years ago.
More powerful than any she had ever used. Mickey and Minnie knew it well, and even after what she had put them through, they shared its secrets with her. Now, Mizrabel's heart was filled with a different kind of magic.
Okay.
Magic of love.
Shut the fuck up. I like how they go all... Because the narrator said that. Come on.
Now, where were we?
That was okay.
The
That was a solid chill game. Yeah, but oh, is this the credits? We're just looking at the sky here. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Sega Studios Australia. I don't think it said Australia, but none of these names are American. We got Charlie Lay, Chris Conte, Denzel O'Neill, Jeremy Love, Koshi Hashimoto. The one Japanese name in all of this shit right here. Peter and what else? Vikram Shinagrani, Yasmin McDonald, Milga Gork. Her last name is Gork. Welcome to the world. Oh, are these were those like the babies? Production babies? Okay. Anyway. That was Disney's Mickey Mouse, Rodney Rodent, Cast of Illusion. Rodney Rodent was real. He was in the last video. Yeah, I thought this was a chill game. I think I got this on sale for like a few bucks. So I was like, you know, I never played these Disney remastered, remake platformer things. They're probably okay. And it was. I did glitch out on me in like the first acts where you're running away from the apple. Other than that, it's an okay put together game. And you know, I've said it, it's like Kirby. It's just simple. It's like a one button game. You don't have to do too much like blacked out shit. You can throw a projectile. It's a good time. Why are Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers in the foreground? I just noticed. Like, it could be just regular ass Chip and Dale, but it's like the Rescue Rangers version. Like, it's the Indiana Jones hat and everything. Like, okay. And I was trying to think, like, what else could I have... How could I have done this differently? Like, well, let's say I meet someone in person again. What do I talk about, you know? I think talking about past dating experiences might be kind of weird, but I just thought of something that we could both talk about. And, you know, that's how I found out more about them. You know, they talked about how they were divorced and they were looking to date more. And some of their experiences, some of my experiences, it talks about, like, where I was from, they spent their whole life in San Diego, and I didn't. So I have like things to say there, and I've talked about like the places I've been in San Diego. But I don't know what else to talk about other than like more about the interests that I've already said on like texting. Like, I don't know. And I was just thinking like, okay, if you're just meeting, is this it, like from here? Is that when you ask them out, or is that when you try to talk more? Yeah, so I don't know. Well, there she is. She's in Capstan Crystal. View statue. Queen Miserable, the true master of illusion and almost fairest of them all. Miserable will stop at nothing to regain her power and restore herself to her youthful wishes. No, my precious ring gone forever. That was cut out of this game because it was too funny. Yeah. So, okay, I know there's costumes upstairs. I just want to look at that before I exit the game. You have to get, like, these magic playing cards or something. You got, like, 5 playing cards on, like, the Magician. This is nothing. How do I change into these? None of the buttons do anything. Okay, can't do anything here. Oh, the mischievous shadow. Oh, the Ricky Rodent. The mischievous shadow lost his gem in Cake Land after being chased by its guardian. Too cowardly to return. Maybe someone else can find it for him. Yeah, so why does it... Some of these... Like, this knight costume, like, it doesn't say in my requirement, so why can't... Oh, fuck. You just jump inside. They didn't, like, fucking say... what to do. Okay. Well, I'm a knight now, and my ears still do the always facing the camera thing through the helmet, and that's kind of weird. So yeah, I guess next time I should talk more about interests and not so much about like the baggage. Cause she seemed to like chime in whenever I brought up like Smash Bros or like D&D and the schools around here in the area. I you know, because I spent most of the texting time asking about them, so I felt like I should try to tell them. They were already asking like, what else do you do? So I was like, okay, maybe I should try talking about myself more, because they're letting awkward silences happen by not saying anything. So I just started doing that. But I hate guys who talk about themselves too much and just like dominate the conversation. So I try not to do that. So I don't want to be those kinds of guys who just blab on about themselves a lot. But I don't know, why do women like that? When do you talk about yourself? And the answer's like, oh, never. All of that said, it's nice to know that I attract white women with short hair.